welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
That one's cut on the left sideline. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. So a punt coming up on 4th down. It's against Belgian native Corliss Waitman with the honors. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Seahawks take over.
So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. They're led by one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game from Alabama. Here's Jalen Milroe.
Kid, I heard many GMs and scouts talk about Jalen Milroe maybe having the greatest plus trait in his rookie class, and that trait is his ability to run. And what a difference we know that can make in today's NFL. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here we go.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. There's a give inside to James. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set.
Play action now. Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48.
The gun is Purdy. Lofts it deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. The throw again. It's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18, watch out.
To the air again. Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 1-point game. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Milroe with it on 1st. Lofts one deep, center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now it's Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
79 Broncos. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milroe. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Escapes the defender. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st
Design quarterback run here. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Now run, James. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's out to the 37.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, 49ers.
And off from the pistol, it's James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. He'll work against the blitz. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Koo with the extra points. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10.
First down throw here from Milrow. There's a screen out for Walker. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 6.
Here we go. Cut. Cavity line. 18, run. 8.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
18 Cardinals. Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. That is Count, and it's Higgins again. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut it to a low of points on the scoreboard. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Tie ball game now as they send this away. There's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Caught quickly on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Running with James. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Get set.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. He He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Purdy. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. This is James. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Seahawks and quarterback Jalen Milroe readying for their next drive. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
6 yards. Brings up third and 16.
Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It connects on the deep shot. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. He's loaded another one up. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. First down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Not through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Back to the line they come, second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 14.
Q all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to try another deep one here. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Renato Green on the coverage.
Milroe now to throw. That's incomplete left side. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
Big game downfield. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Looking inside the red zone. Flush down now to his left. He takes it himself. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now an inside give to Walker. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. Third and just 2 to go. Running with Walker again. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
From the gun, Milroe. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up with a second after cutting into the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. They give left side to James. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 27-yard line.
They run. It's James. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. To the line. Here's third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
On the gun is Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. They got the football, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down. Corliss Wakeman out there again to punt this away. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
18, Viking, 18, trap 60, trap 60.
To the air, Milroe. Gets it through the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go.
Milroe with it on first. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. First down throw by Purdy. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
At the 38-yard line.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Get set. Get set.
Running this with James. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down. Corliss Wakeman on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well.
Brings up fourth down.
Fielded at the 11. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Milroe from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Shotgun now for Milroe. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Milroe throwing on third down. Escapes out to the left. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
First down throw here from Milroe. Getting out to his left. Oh, brother, hits another interception. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now,
Seahawks swarming in, and down he goes. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, Purdy to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks and quarterback Jalen Milroe readying for their next drive. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be up.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up fourth and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And they could really use a good one here. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Off the play fake, Purdy. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Milrow looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. That offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Bronco 80.
Back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he manages to find a little traction on that Soach field as he fights forward for a couple. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's James running right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now Purdy. Got his man. Watkins has it. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the 49ers the first.
The 49er first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the 49er first down.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
In the red zone on first. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw is caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Koo on now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the 49ers tie us up 28-all. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Seahawks and quarterback Jalen Milrow ready for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Cuts right. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. The Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
53.
Pretty throw here on first. Gets him on the in route. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Brought down by Rick Woolen. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47.
Run now with James. And second down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Milrow. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
49ers, 1
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the 49ers on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are all the way to that red zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. On the gun is Purdy. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. And the 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Fullback trying to power him across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal on the Seahawks 7-yard line.
He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Play action now. Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Koo with the extra point. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And that hit, he's going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And it's going to be second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, third and long. He makes the catch. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That goes for 32 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
Carry here for James. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Screen play here for James. And this one does not go far. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
That's it. 18.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Cut near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within one score in the fourth. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the 49ers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Seahawks and quarterback Jalen Milroe readying for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Milroe with it on first. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Jair Brown on the coverage.
Come on. 70 range. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
And there it is. They had a mission to try and get him 1,000 in this game, and that last catch did it. What an excellent year for him catching that football. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Milroe from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. On the ground, game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a much-score series late.
You know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. But the state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. All set now, 1st and 10. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. 1st and 10 from the 32. There's a give inside to James. And he's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's Purdy to throw. Looking underneath here, it's James. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He'll try to do it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one's incomplete over the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Milroe now to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Upton Stout. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Koo on now for the extra point. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the 49ers took the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And coming off that pick 6, how does that affect how he's going to run their offense now, Brock, knowing that his last throw made it a one-score game here in the 4th?
Is that he, the QB? Or is that he, the play caller?
Yeah, good clarifying question. Let's go the QB.
Well, he's got to just flush it, and this coordinator, well, he's got to trust him.
Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout.
That's another Seahawks.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
49ers, 49.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Rolling from the gun here. That hit affected that throw. It sails out of bounds, incomplete. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. 4th down, pass coming. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
7-yard gain. And the 49ers, 1st down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
It's 2nd down.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first. It stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's throwing deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Coup with the extra point. And the 49ers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers, 56.
So just before the 2-minute warning, they're going to try to get it back with this onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're going to pass it here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
10 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. Back to throw. Flush down out to his left. This connects with Higgins. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
Brings up second and 20 at the 39-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Sends this to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. It's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third down and
19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the fourth.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Pistol now for Milrow. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
56.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Second and 3.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. All plays on the table here for third and 3. Here he is to throw. He breaks the catch. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's first and 10.
A gain of 15.
Now run, James. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 36.
And that spike gets it stopped. 30 seconds to go. With half a minute left, here comes second and 10. They're throwing it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Yards on the play. That's good.
Milrow from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one's caught at the 10-yard they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Looking touchdown here, but they cannot connect, so that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get...
And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense